Alright guys, so I just want to have some fun, sharing around some fun ideas. And now this is something that I had done for myself a little while ago. I got some rights to do some Lord of the Rings fun stuff for these and got some docking systems and stuff for my Surface 4 because my Surface 4 doesn't have a disc thing or whatever, so I had to get some mounting software and some other stuff and also some rights and stuff so that I could distribute some of the stuff between friends for like without money. Because if you didn't know, this game originally was a couple off branches of this were slightly owned by PlayStation. A number of games along with this one went to Creative Commons. This game plus a couple of PlayStation 2 Lord of the Rings games that were originally like, I think also it was the ones before the skirmish game where they one of the first ones where they had like archer and bow or whatever for PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. And with my version, because I don't have the keyboard, I'm kind of locked into doing this. But I, figured out settings and stuff to get it to work on, max quality or whatever. But for this, because I don't have the keyboard for my Surface 4, I actually ended up ordering a keyboard for that one. But I don't have the game on that one. That's the Surface Go 2 that I recently got, so I'm waiting for some other stuff for that one. But this is something really cool that I think in the future, they could potentially have this game. This is actually an OG game from when I was a kid. I used to play this game all the time. Like when I was home playing video games, this was like my video game. Like if I was on the computer, I'd be like, hey, like it's gonna be another hour. You know what I mean? Like I'd be sitting here like trying to beat the computer and do all this, that, and the other when it was like up and open back in the day, like had my like original copies and stuff. So I went out and was like, I definitely want to get a little bit of the rights of this. And I was already previously invested in a whole bunch, whatever. So it's all fine. But one of the cool ideas is that I was thinking, what if this got distributed on other Windows devices, such as the cell phone? Like what if, I mean, obviously I'm recording this on my iPhone, but I was able to get this onto my Surface 4 Pro, literally just, or well, Pro, yeah, Surface 4 Pro, something like that. It's the i7 model, like i7 Intel something. It's the i7 with good memory, something like that. But it runs really well on max settings without changing the video settings inside of the actual parameters of the game. And I figured out a way to do that with the different settings sections so that when this pops on, there's like an automatic system that changes the display to the like 720 or the 480 so that it's actually original pixels. This is like original pixels max quality. Like it's like yes, like just yes, like just I had to. So obviously without the keyboard and stuff, I had done a video a while ago about how to get the game to run, to put the name on it and all this, that, and the other. But obviously what I'd rather share today is the idea of what if something like this that I'm able to get on my computer, I have some rights to it, this, that, and the other. I can generate like key codes so people can get it and help them set up their computers later to like whatever. But obviously like more on like an SD card type bullshit, not on online share this. But like to personal friends and stuff, because it's Creative Commons. There's actually a lot of map builders and world builders and stuff like that that you can find online for your computer that I just don't have as much access to. I also play StarCraft 2, a bunch of other stuff on this computer that runs fairly well on lower settings, but actually just looking at this screen makes me want to jump in. So I'm just going to take a second just to share the idea of what if, because for this, it literally was just a disk docking system that makes the computer believe as if the disk is an actual disk, and I have like a disk copy generated, blankety blank. Just a bunch of fun stuff to make it work on the Surface Pro. That's kind of additional stuff, but that's just for something specific like this. And on a Windows device, I see that and I go, man, like this could just work on the phone, like little Call of Duty games work, like something like this with a nice little like 4 or 5. Like this is my childhood game, you know what I mean? So what if something like this came to the world? I would just love it. I know that like PlayStation had Creative Commons given up for a PlayStation 2 version of like a full-on console that actually, a couple of those things could actually just end up being free games with little add-ons. And that's actually something I'd be excited for in the future as a gamer, and just want to dangle and like without any pretense of BS, but like the music in the background, like did you like so hope you guys have enjoyed. I might actually play a game after this. So it's been your boy Kittens. Peace, all this, that, and the other.